Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live on YouTube for a little bit of afternoon arena and chill. I better, pull a finger out, mate, grind out some more gold, because I want to get some more rank up videos done, but we do need a little bit more of a reserve for gold, because I do want to have, like, a good amount of gold there, like at least 1 million, for, what is it, both Captain America and also Infinity War Iron Man. Big crystal opening that we're going to do in about a week and a half, because, yeah, if we get Infinity War Iron Man, I would love to instantly, we're going to go pretty big on the crystals, man. I think, initially we're going to do like $200 worth, and then maybe like another $300, maybe a little bit more, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, we're going to go a little bit ridiculous on those crystals. So if we do get Infinity War Iron Man, I want to make sure we have the gold, man, to rank him up, and we don't have to sit and grind arena then. But damn, Stream Chat is already so incredibly lit. We got Tommy Falcon, we got Fear Delert, we got a Deke Google user, sure why not, Captain Afhava, Alexander, Carnage, Red Fears, Rishi, Vidit, Day. Guys, thank you all so much for being early to the stream today, and hope you're doing well. Hope you're all having a banging Tuesday and had a fantastic weekend. Yeah, I do apologize for I didn't do any uploads this weekend, man. Got a little bit too carried away partying, man. We had an absolutely fantastic time this weekend, and yeah, your boy was loving it up. And today, I'm not too sure if I'm going to get around to doing a Marvel MCOC video today. If you're interested in Strike Force, there's a lot of content going to be up on the Strike Force channel today. Already one video, another video is going live very, very shortly. And then, yes, we are just around, the corner from something pretty interesting in that game. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you decipher that incredibly cryptic message there. But anyway, let's start building up the streak, lads. We got to get going. Yo, what is up, Terrence and also Christian? Hope you're doing well today. Pleasure to see you, lads. What else do we have in chat? We got Dark, we got Soul 2 Eva. Damn, man, so many people here today. Hope you're all doing well, man. The Real Deal as well. Han, Oos, hope you're doing well. Gosh, my ability to say names has just gone out the window, man. But what is up to, what is it, Fernando as well. Kyle, Contest of Champions, Gaming with Legends, WhatsApp status. I was seeing your Blade video. Dude, which Blade video, man? We got so many Blade videos on the channel. I'm assuming one of the rank up videos, or maybe a crystal opening. But yeah, there was quite a lot. Am I doing day 7 of the trials live? We might as well, mate. If we're live during the time where it ticks over, which I believe is very, very shortly. Yeah, we've only got 40 minutes, so I think toward the tail end of this live stream, we'll probably smash out day 7 of the trials, man. Hey, Seatin, thanks for the previous suggestion to have been a 5-star basic crystal. I got a 5-star Starking on Spider-Man. My dude, congratulations. That is one hell of a pull from a basic. But yeah, I still think, the new featured crystals, they're certainly a lot better than the last one. But I think for the average player, it's just a better idea to go for those 10k crystals. Try and cop some of those god tier champions. But the fun bit about this game, man, is you can open any crystal and still be completely shafted. Hey, 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 fun times, man, fun times. Yo, what is up, Bang? When can we talk about Avengers Infinity War, bro? There are plenty of places on the internet to talk about Avengers Infinity War if you want to talk about it. But, yeah, we'll still keep it, relative. I don't know, man. I feel like everybody's probably seen it by now. But, I don't want to talk about it too much, man. Just in case somebody hasn't, because I don't want to ruin the film necessarily for anyone. But yes, today, ladies and gentlemen, today Deadpool 2 releases in the UK. It's out right now, I believe. But we're going to go see it at, 8:30 this evening? Well, 8:45 in Farnborough, man. Absolutely buzzing. I booked my tickets, as soon as it was released. We got some really, really nice seats, like center of the cinema, VIP seats. I'm buzzing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so damn excited to see Deadpool. So yeah, the trailers look absolutely phenomenal. I feel like every single trailer has like one-upped the previous trailer as well, and I've heard really, really good stuff about the movie so far. So I don't know, man. Maybe tomorrow we might do a spoiler-free review of Deadpool 2 on the channel. Just try and take everything in at the moment. Voodoo Unawakened or Quake Awakened as the first 4-star, 550. I would say Quake comparatively speaking, like, Voodoo Unawakened isn't going to be too great to take up there. Whereas Quake, you know, she can still get quite a lot done, and it's going to be very, very useful for certain scenarios and matchups if you know how to play Quake well. In a scenario where both characters were awakened, I would be a bit more inclined to go for the Dr. Voodoo. But Quake, you know, if you know how to play her well, man, charge those heavy attacks back to the wall, parries on point, then yes, Quake might be the better of the two, well, is the better of the two options in the scenario where Voodoo is unawakened. Play Duke Taskmaster. I don't think I have a Duke Taskmaster. I don't think my 4-star one is duped. I'd only be concerned about playing Taskmaster if I got him as a Awakened 5-star. So yeah, if we got one more copy of Taskmaster, like, I'll take him up to rank 3, man, and we'll play him quite a bit. But in the scenario at the moment, where we don't have him awakened, yeah, it's just not really too great, my friend. What's that? The most annoying thing in this game, struggling through daily hard proving grounds and you don't get one after 100%. Oh yeah, that's for the tier 3 class catalyst. Mate, they need to sort those out. That is something that has just needed to have been addressed for a very, very long time. Tier 3 is just still a bit of a pain in the ass to get, man. I really do feel it on the free-to-play account as well. But what is up, David Goldstein? Hope you're doing well, man. Pleasure to see you on the stream today. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye out for that one, Marmoth, as well. I don't think there's going to be any, what was it? I really like the Ryan Reynolds. He tweeted out some sort of message about spoilers in Deadpool, and it was just like a massive joke, man. It's so good. If you haven't already read that letter, it's like a parody of the letter to the fans that the Russo brothers did for Infinity War, but it's a good chuckle, man. It makes for a good time. Right, let's get some of the lads in here. Let's get Captain America 4 and also Howard the Duck. Wow, dream team right here, ladies and gentlemen, just to build up the streak. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody. So many people gave me really, really awesome tips for Captain America off that initial rank up and gameplay video, man. I've got some really, really cool stuff about the character now. So yeah, I'm really interested to play him a little bit more. I want to do a few more Captain America videos on the channel and then try and do a bit of a full review on the character. I think that'd be quite fun to try and get done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Right, there we go. Juggernaut's down. Easy game, easy life. Seatin, do I have a shirt that's not tight and blue? I have quite a bit of variety in my wardrobe, man. You know, there is, I think this is, what is it? One of the 2 tight blue shirts that I have in my rotation. But I was wearing a tight blue shirt yesterday as well, man. So you got me on that one. You got me on that one. But dude, it's just, like, these shirts, they weren't tight. It's just now the fact that I do a minimal amount of exercise every single week. It's making the shirts tighter, my friend. You know, it used to be Seatin Manov was incredibly weak and had no muscle. And now it's Seatin Manov has a very, very small amount of muscle. But there might be a little bit more by summer. Who knows, man? Maybe by Comic-Con I might actually have some arms. Who knows? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Captain America Infinity War gameplay. Yeah, we got some on the channel yesterday, but it was, you know, very first impressions style gameplay. But there's always a lot of value to doing those videos, just for me personally, because a lot of players will, you know, if I'm scrubbing up, if I'm noobing about playing a character, people are going to let me know in the comments section better ways. And I really do appreciate the people that, yeah, take a little bit of time to do that. Yeah, we got the Luke Cage t-shirt. This is the one that I got from, what is it, my visit to San Francisco from Clan HQ. And it is the comfiest t-shirt that I ever had, man. Like, I really, really like it. I actually, I'm trying to get in contact with the suppliers, the people who made this t-shirt, because just in comparison to the initial company I went with to make my t-shirts, this one is so much more comfy, man. Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I'd love to have this quality of merchandise and comfort when it comes to opening the full Seatin Man of Legends swag store this summer. We'll see what's up, man. Still have those Milk the Whales t-shirts, not at the moment. We will, hopefully, around kind of the middle of summer, my friend. Hopefully going to open a full store. When I hit puberty, those gains will be coming at you fast. Damn, David Goldstein. Roasting me there, my boy. Roasting me there. Yes, I like to think I'm just past that stage at the moment. Spider-Gwen shirt as well. Yeah, we got the Spider-Gwen shirt. We got the Gwenpool shirt. I got a full Ragnarok shirt as well. The Cage t-shirt. Got some white t-shirts with like some weird patterns going on at the top. You know, your man's he's got a little bit of variety in his wardrobes. But the t-shirts that make me look, you know, significantly more attractive than I actually am are the ones that I tend to put into, what is it, the weekend rotation for when I leave the house. How do you play Hyperion, and how much better is he awakened? It really depends on the fight and circumstance, to be honest. Most longer fights, just kind of get to the special free, and whenever you can, try and throw in, like, heavy attacks as well. But also, depending on, like, whether or not the opponent has, like, resistance to stun. I think when the opponent can be stunned, it makes sense to use special 2s, and then try and get, what is it, a couple of heavy attacks off during the special 2 stun, because that can really, really ramp up the damage. But Hyperion, he's a little bit of... Whatever you do with Hyperion, he's a very, like, roulette wheel lottery champion. You know, there's not a lot of stability and reliance in the rotation. Because, like, if you just use Special 1 spam, you might not get that many stacks of Incinerate. You might get a lot of stacks. If you use the stun tactic, you might not get any Fury. You might get a lot of Fury. So, yeah, everything's a little bit of a roulette wheel gamble when it comes to Hyperion. But then again, you know, I imagine there are some Hyperion players out there. They're a little bit better than myself as well. I played a fair bit of Hyperion in my time. I'm alright, man. I'm alright at playing it. We got a pretty sick Winter Soldier kill on the channel as well. Yo, what is up, my man, Nick Harding? Hope you're doing very well today, man. Pleasure to see you on the live stream. Can I share some Proxima Midnight gameplay? I did an initial rank up and gameplay video, which is on the channel. But yeah, Proxima Midnight gameplay. Not overly fussed about it today. It only really gets impressive once you get to, what is it, 100 hits and clear all of the missions, which is a very limited scenario to achieve, which is quite good for fighting, what is it, anybody who usually is annoying to stun, because she has, what is it, minus 200% offensive ability accuracy, or just ability accuracy when she parries and stuns. So yeah, it means that she can stun like Black Panther, Kingpin, Agent Venom, and doesn't trigger their shrug-offs or like armor reflex. So that's a pretty good thing to have. Also, Sabretooth can do that as well if you have the, what is it? Is Synergy with Black Panther or Killmonger? It's one of the two characters, but Sabretooth is a significantly better champion for shorter fights and stuff. So I like him a lot more for questing, man. But I don't know, man. He's certainly useful. Is 4-star Morningstar good? Morningstar is a very circumstantially useful character. I'd have a look at the Morningstar rank up and gameplay video that we did on the channel like a few days ago to get an idea of Morningstar, but we also have some like older Morningstar videos in the archives of the channel if you want to like YouTube Morningstar Seatin to see some like maxed out 4-star gameplay. So yeah, there's a little bit of that knocking about. And also massive shout out to our first super chatter of the day, the Mud People. The Mud People, thank you so much for your support, man. I really do appreciate it. We got a $6.66 super chat there, and that brings the Mud People up as our blobberiest whale of the day. Yo, what's up, my boy Hector? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Mr. C? And so sad I won't be able to pick up a 4-star Captain America. Being an officer doesn't give me the time on top of YouTube and work. Did I see the 565 Captain damage? I've seen some stuff, man. I saw it on, what is it, Vex's channel earlier. Looks very, very interesting. Still doesn't contend with, he's certainly not quite at the level of like a Stark Spidey Medusa Gwenpool, but he's not far off it either, especially with all the additional utility he brings to the table. Captain America is a champion that's really made me think about how I'm valuing champions in my tier list. So yeah, I'm having a little bit of a think about it, man. I don't know whether or not to make him a demigod tier champion or a god tier champion, because I feel like he's borderline. I don't feel like I've seen anything consistent and convincing enough yet for god tier, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like looking at some of the other characters in my god tier, like he's better than some of those for a lot of scenarios. So yeah, I'm not too sure, man. I'm going back and forth. But you know, just the more I think about my tier list, man, the more I'm like, just that tier list is just rubbish for accurately trying to describe character values in this game, just because everything's so freaking complicated in terms of the matchups. But yes, I don't know, man. It still serves a function. It still serves a function of, you know, player picks up the game, player returns to the game. You have no, you know, there are 120 something characters. Like, where do you even start, man? So it serves a bit of a function there. But when it comes to intrinsic endgame breakdowns, detailed ones, gosh, it's not too useful in that regard. NYCC, Mare, My Little Pony Expo, Hex, yes. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, man, I prefer New York Comic Con personally a little bit over the My Little Pony Expo. But at the end of the day, man, whatever you enjoy, man, whatever is your passion. But I'll definitely be going to New York Comic Con, man. But I can't promise to make an appearance at the My Little Pony Expo. But what is up, Champion Nova, man? Thank you very much for the super chat, my dude. I do appreciate it. Does Wolverine rely on a high signature ability level for his regeneration? The more signature stones you have, the better the regeneration is. He doesn't necessarily need to be, like, insanely high. But, you know, it'll help. It'll certainly help. But even just having him awaken, like, it's a pretty nice regeneration there. Cut off for 4-star basic for Blade. I think anything over 4.5 million is my recommended, like, go-to. My thoughts about dungeons. I like the concept of dungeons. I don't like the concept of dungeons on a daily basis. I would prefer that it was split out to a week. Because, yeah, it just becomes a pain in the ass on a daily basis, and there are a lot of days where I can't really be asked to kind of get in the dungeons, man. It was a joke. I want my top now. Oh my dude, you've got it. Up in the blubberiest well of the day to a $7 super chat there. Dude, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Yo, Nick, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words, my man. So I'm working on like an updated guide series at the moment. I've already kind of planned out a document. But ladies and gentlemen, just, you know, just from your perspective in chat, because, you know, it's always good to get an idea from the subscribers, like, what kind of information you'd like to see at the moment. What videos are you looking for? What do you think would be cool? What stuff do you think would be awesome to chat about in a little bit more detail? Let me know in chat right now, man. Video requests. Just gonna, yeah, listen to you guys. And maybe take a few notes as well. But any also guides that you feel like need to be updated. I'm going to update my tier list like within the next week as well, once I got a fairly good handle on Captain America. So yeah, we'll have to see. So the value of putting all that damage in the Special 2 is that you will be able to take out several defenders, just getting to the Special 2 with a lucky crit. That as well, Hector. That is something that very much interests me. And especially like versus what I think is going to be, you know, we got Infinity War Iron Man. You know, if you can get to a nice Special 2, man, you crit that boy down. Don't have to worry about that final 15%. Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Do I hate Star-Lord? You don't use him anymore? I don't really have any scenario where Star-Lord is too much of, like, the best character for me to use. So Star-Lord is the best character when it comes to like really big fights, like Labyrinth of Legends. He is really insane for if you can keep the combo. But now that we've done Labyrinth of Legends, and really you don't find any opponents with more than about 250k health outside of Labyrinth. Like, you know, that's why I decided to rank down my Star-Lord, because he just doesn't really have much of a use. Right, what do we have here? Am I going to see Deadpool 2? I am this evening, man. How much am I going to spend for the new Iron Man? We'll see, man. We'll see. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. A bit, I would assume. A bit. But it depends how the opening goes, and depends what we get, really. Right, let's have a look. Unit grind guide. I was thinking of doing that. I've got that on my list as just something to note for kind of newer players, because that's one of the things that I'm really seeing at the moment in terms of my analytics and statistics, just going through everything, is there are a lot of new and returning players that essentially want all of the information on how to get resources just very cleanly mapped out. So that's one of the plans. I kind of deep dive on less known champions that are actually good, kind of like some hidden gems on the game. I like the idea of doing that, especially on characters like Hawkeye and Rogue, ones that kind of fall out of the general like general conversation, I think. Do they have subways in England? I'm watching this in Subway when the lady who works there is staring at me. Do you mean subways as in the sandwich shop or the like underground trains? I'm assuming you mean the sandwich shop, and yes, we do. And yeah, it's alright. It's some ways okay, man. I don't mind it too much. So, you know, I have some suggestions for your vlogging. I'm not really fussed about vlogging, man. I've really learned, you know, doing my Poor Life Decisions channel. I don't really like vlogging too much. It's okay. I enjoy it occasionally, but I'm not much of a vlogger. Like, I'd rather just, if I'm out and about doing something, I'd rather just be in the moment, man. I did have a lot of fun vlogging drunk at the San Francisco MCAC meetup, though. That was a lot of fun. But, I don't know, unless I'm doing, like, something really special, really crazy, just like, you know, kind of enjoying my day, not having to worry about vlogging. if I like recording my videos, I'm more of like a sit down and record something, or shitpost and improvise. I know there's a best defenders list, but maybe best nodes for them. A really in-depth Alliance War defenders guide is a very, very good shout there, Nick. I really like the idea of doing something like that. Need to, that's a big-ass spreadsheet to potentially get done as well. I think it would be really, really useful for a lot of people, but also might make Alliance War defense much, much worse for a lot of people as well. So yeah, if I tell you all the super, super annoying combos, because a lot of alliances haven't figured out some of the most, like, BS ridiculous combos for Alliance War defense. So I know the information's needed, but I also know putting something out there like that is just going to make Alliance War a worse time for a lot of people. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, that's the actual, like, genuine reservation that I've had for doing something like that. Ah, yes, Marvel Insider, two-star Infinity War Iron Man. I managed to, create a new Marvel Insider account, because both my last ones got banned, because I'm not in the, US. They got banned after I made that video on Marvel Insider. So yeah, got one on the download, man. Got a sneaky Marvel Insider account to cop that 2-star Infinity War Iron Man. Shush, man, don't tell those Marvel boys. How good is Ford as a 4-star? He's very, very good when awakened. You need to have him awakened and a high signature level. And yes, under that circumstance, he can reverse the regeneration of Realm of Legends Wolverine. Can I do... Oh, yeah, that's actually a good shout, OPM. I've actually been meaning to do that for quite some while. Realm of Legends on the free-to-play account. He's got my first 4-star champion. Thank you for the awesome content. It's all good. Clyde the Gemini, thank you very much for the kind words. Make a video about the best champions. Updated tier list will be coming soon. Want to do maybe some stuff like the best champions for the current season of Alliance Quest, and do a bit of a detailed breakdown on that. Alliance War. Just kind of, bring all that information up to date. Update video on how to play Taskmaster, especially against MODOK. Kind of need to have my Taskmaster awakened before I have the experience and insight into giving some good Taskmaster advice, my dude. But I don't know. I'd like to see more Taskmaster content on YouTube. Like, there are a lot of characters that are really, really good characters that I want to see played a little bit more. I want to see Killmonger played a little bit more on YouTube, because, it is a lot of the same, like, god tier characters from a lot of the YouTubers. So that's why on my free-to-play account I'm trying to, go for different champions and build up a different roster from what I have on my main account. Best node for Corvus on defense. I wouldn't say Corvus is really that great for any node. I can't think of a node that Corvus would be good for, because he's quite easy to fight. Maybe unstunnable, arguably. But still, he doesn't really bring anything too special on his... Like, the only reason I say unstunnable, which a Nightcrawler would be much better, because unstunnable... I have to take the really annoying, like, Path 6 in Alliance War, and that there's a friggin', like, unstunnable Bane node, man, and every single time, it's like a 5-star, rank 3, rank 4, uncheap Nightcrawler, and it just makes me want to cry, man. I hate Nightcrawler on that node. Oh, it's the friggin' worst to deal with. I had to fight one this morning, man. I got wrecked. My Stark Spidey died, and then I managed to finish the fight with Ghost Rider. And then I had, gosh, yeah, a few other fights to deal with. Had the, a rank 4 Labyrinth Ultron on the regeneration node, and fought that with Blade. Got clipped a little bit there. I finished the fight on, like, 6% health, but I didn't die. I didn't die to that node, so that was all good. But that one is a bit of a battle, man. Bit of a battle with Blade. Yo, Chris, dude, congratulations on getting Thanos down. I'm glad I could help, my friend. I'm glad I could help. Have I noticed any issues with parry timing or the old double evade bug? Feels like timing is off to me playing on an iPhone 8. I find... what do I generally... I find it really hard to parry... and fight opponents that don't have an aggressive AI. Like when we were fighting that quest on Captain America yesterday, I was having a little bit of a difficult time consistently landing parries. But generally in like the really difficult content where it matters in Arena, I can say most of the time I don't really experience too many issues, but there are the occasional ones against slower AIs, but I think it's more to do with the AI just, being off with the timing that I'm used to playing at the end game of MCOC. Alright, let's get a little bit of Incinerate going on there. Dodge the uppercut. Put him down, man. Cancelled an Arc Overload Iron Man with 2 fatigues by Captain America. What? Is it my masteries? 2 fatigues. Do fatigues reduce power gain as well? Did you have that one? Not too sure. Actually, yeah, it might be your masteries as well. It might be something to do with, like, if you had him stunned, via Petrify, reducing the ability accuracy. If you've got Assassins, it could be that. For referring to, what is it, Classic Iron Man there. So yeah, there are a few things in your mastery setup that might be reducing ability accuracy. But yes, I'm not entirely sure, my friend. What's that? I've heard a lot of talks about people who are using some kind of scripts and don't get banned for years. Perhaps you're going to do a video about that. I don't know anything about MCOC scripts at the moment. I know that people that have modded the game and botted the game, like, they tend to get banned, like, after a few months of doing it. But I think they're getting better technology to crack down even faster. But I know, like, around this time last year, we did have a lot of people or accounts in the game that were just doing, you know, had like some sort of one-shot mod and were just like one-shotting everything in Labyrinth of Legends and had 5-star Ultrons up there. Nightcrawler is the bane of my existence. The mud people, I feel like I see what you did there, man. See what you did there with the little bane combo. But dude, thank you very much again for the super chat, man. That makes you our blubberiest whale of the day at the moment, upping Champion Nova to $10. But yeah, Nightcrawler is so annoying to fight, man. I feel like I don't really have too much of a problem fighting Nightcrawler anymore on stunnable nodes. I feel like evade champions aren't a huge concern if you can stun them. It's just when they're unstunnable, which is when, like, I start to have really annoying problems against them. Because, like, I swear when I'm fighting Nightcrawler earlier, like, even a light attack that I threw, like, he just instantly evaded me and attacked right into me. And it was like, this is just the biggest amount of bullshit ever. Like, Nightcrawler just is such an annoying character to fight. But yeah, evade champions, like, if you can stun them, not too bad. I'm looking forward to getting Infinity War Iron Man. Because, yeah, the majority of his attacks are, like, cannot be evaded. So that's super, super good. So yeah, I'm interested to see how he fares, man. I reckon Infinity War Iron Man is going to be like the ultimate Nightcrawler fighting machine, and I'm so incredibly pumped for him. I think the Sunday Arena is worth pushing for that ultimate crystal. I just don't think the Sunday Arena is worth it full stop, man. They need to update those rewards incredibly badly. There's a huge disparity in the game at the moment, I believe, between kind of effort invested and rewards for certain stuff. There's a lot of stuff that in the current state of the game just doesn't really make a huge amount of sense for kind of time and effort invested. And I think Sunday Arena is one of those things. I think Road to the Labyrinth is one of those things as well, especially if you compare it to uncollected difficulty on a monthly basis, which has arguably 10 to 20 times the rewards in terms of value in comparison to Road to the Labyrinth. And I think the majority of uncollecteds have been comparatively easier than dealing with Road to the Labyrinth. Yeah, there's some weird stuff, man. Weird stuff in the game. Rewards need a little bit of a rehash, a little bit of an update. Hey, what is up, Justine? Hope you're doing well. No Geostrider Arena this year. I need him for the Trinity. You gotta pray he comes along, my dude. Pray he comes along. If I wasn't a YouTuber, what I think I'd be doing, either digital marketing or stripping. Like, but yeah, either one of those, really. But in all seriousness, I'd probably just have some sort of digital marketing business that I would open. If YouTube ever, like, goes down the can, I think that's the first thing I'll turn to. Just start my own digital marketing business. I think I'd be super sick of that. Well, actually, I know for a fact I'd be super sick of that, man. I know a shit ton about social media. So yeah, just get that sorted. But that's what I used to do for my last job. I was the digital marketing manager for Gravity Force trampoline parks, and I was so sick of that, man. I loved that job. It was really good fun. Did it for 2 years, and after 2 years, I was like, I'm fucking sick of talking about trampolines every day. And now I play video games every day. That's pretty much it, man. Why don't I use Cable on my team, Seatin? Why would I use Cable on my team when I have better champions that can do a lot more? Don't have much of a use for Cable outside of arena points. Playing for a little bit of fun, but yeah, Cable could be doing a bit more. He's alright, man. He's not the best, not the worst. Damn, Terrence, my man. Dude, thank you so much. $20 super chat from Terrence. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a very, very nice chunk of change. We need to get our man Terrence Imber up here as the blubberiest whale of the day. Terrence, my dude, I appreciate all the support you've given me, man. Thank you so much. We already throw money at Seatin. All he has to do is take his shirt off. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much like a glorified cam girl at the moment. But instead of getting out my nipples, you know, I get out some Marvel Contest of Champions pro tips. So, like, you know, it wouldn't be too difficult to make the transition, I would imagine. Any reason I stream on YouTube instead of Twitch? It's mainly to do with the mobile gaming market is significantly more active on YouTube in comparison to Twitch. Like, when it comes to mobile games, like, not a lot of people are looking around for mobile game live streams, but a lot of people are searching for tips and tricks when it comes to dominating their favorite mobile games. And the way that Twitch is set up at the moment, it's not really a competitive video archive platform for traversing information related to games, but it is like a super hyped, like, live platform for kind of top tier competitive games at the moment. So yeah, I just think for mobile games that the way that my channel and business and everything is set up, like, YouTube just makes significantly more sense. And also I can, you know, archive live streams and, yeah, reference them in video guides and stuff. So it all links up and works incredibly well for me. And also, one of the things that I really like about YouTube over Twitch is I really like that everybody has, like, little profile icons. So it makes it very easy for me to, like, just look at chat and, like, recognize people via their icons as well. So that's one of the things that I enjoy about YouTube, man. How much score to win Blade in Arena? I think you are looking at a grind for at least 4.5 million. That's what I would aim for if you're grinding out Blade. Do I use more than one phone when grinding the game? Sometimes I use my... if I'm, like, auto-fighting, like, doing something really, really easy, just trying to burn energy, then I'll auto-fight on, like, my iPad and also on my phone. So, yeah, sometimes I do. Yo, what is up, my boy Stephen Anderson? Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm thinking about Infinity War. I thoroughly enjoyed Infinity War. I believe I'm going to go see it again this Friday. So, yeah, very excited for that, man. Should be a good time. Alright, let's fire this one off. Get the stun. Oh, we didn't get any stun there. Fortunate, man. Trying to bait out special one. Screw it, we're just going for a 5 combo. Hopefully we don't get evaded. And Ultron is down. How do I think Proxima would do versus Thanos on Collected? There is actually, I think it was one YouTuber, I believe his name is Dark Zodiac, did a video of Proxima versus Thanos. And it worked interestingly, but in terms of the kill time, overall, you spend quite a bit of time in the initial phase. There is benefit to it if you can stay alive and do the entire fight in one. But I feel like just practically, it's not really the best solution for a lot of people. And I feel like that kill video took like at least a few tries to record. But yeah, just in terms of the kill time, like a 5-star rank for Proxima was the same kill time as like Yeet's rank for 440 Star-Lord. So yeah, I don't know, I just haven't seen, like, anything about Proxima that has made me go, like, you know, God tier, best champion in multiple scenarios. Like, I feel like the only place, even in Realm of Legends, like, there are still characters that get stuff done quicker than her. So yeah, damn, the mod people, it's getting competitive for the Blobberiest Well today. The mod people, dude, thank you so much for another $20 super chat. That makes you our Blobberiest Well of the day now, with a total of $30, my friend. My gosh, incredibly competitive. Right, let's get you up there and center that. But dude, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day at work, and thank you very much for stopping by. I do very much appreciate it, my dude. Kingpin gameplay? Interesting request there, my friend. Interesting request. I think if we ever get a 5-star Kingpin or a 6-star one, which I certainly hope we don't on the 6-star front, but 5-star one, I'll take a 5-star Kingpin. Then yeah, we'll do a little bit of gameplay there. Seatin, which champion is better, Captain America Infinity War or Hulk Ragnarok? Interesting one. Just trying to think about the matchups, really. I actually think Captain America, in every scenario, maybe apart from Mephisto, I think Gladiator Hulk arguably might be a bit better than Mephisto, but I think for magics and Dormammu's, there's a case to be made that Captain America Infinity War is like a better champion than Gladiator Hulk. Because I think Captain America Infinity War can get rid of Dormammu's degeneration via the, I think it's the Mystic Synergy. I don't know if it's actually the Mystic one. There's one synergy, it might be the skill one actually, which you can shrug off buffs by consuming a kinetic charge. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I think Captain America Infinity War might be a little bit better, but I feel like I don't still have like a full handle on that champion. So there's still quite a bit to test. Seatin, why are you holding on to all that loyalty? Bro, I'm waiting to see if there's like a 6-star Unstoppable Colossus coming out at some point. I certainly hope there is. Like, I'm not really in any rush to get the 5-star one, because I still don't have the resources to rank up a lot of my 5-star champions. So just really be sitting there doing not too much. So yeah, I'm holding out for a 6-star, my dude. Kingpin is okay, but I'm not like clamoring for him. Yeah, I think everybody feels that. It's not really, he's just inferior to other characters and not really reliable when it comes to any sort of utility. And that's what you want from champions that you rank up and take into your main teams. You want, okay, like this champion can definitely deal with this mechanic. You don't want like a 50% chance to shrug off debuffs. You want like either a way to fully mitigate debuffs or yeah, something else, man. Just reliability when it comes to the mechanics. So yeah, Kingpin he was set up. You can tell like the theme of the champion is a very gambling orientated champion, but the gambles, they just don't pay off, man. Just not a good enough roulette wheel champion. I think roulette wheel champions that are done really well. I think Scarlet Witch is done, you know, a really good character, really solid. Also think Hyperion, in terms of the amount of RNG that goes into his rotation, he's very much a roulette wheel champion as well. But he's good, man. Really insane when he pays off. Is any of the new champions in the God tier? It's a little bit subjective, but Captain America I think is incredibly close to it. I think Captain America is very arguably the best science champion for the majority of scenarios. I'm not saying for every scenario, because that wouldn't be a statement that's true. But I think it looks like, from what I can see at the moment, for the majority of scenarios, if you set him up right, it looks like Captain America, out of all the science characters, has some of the best matchups there. Act 6 would be amazing if the main boss was Galactus and the Fantastic Four were introduced into the game. Yeah, I'm like really excited for the future of like big boss fights in Marvel Contest of Champions. Now that they've got this technology to increase, character size, which we've seen with Sentinel, and also have multi-phase encounters that we've seen introduced in the Thanos fight. That's actually some really interesting tech for the future, man. Like, combined with a massive character like Galactus, they might be able to do some cool stuff. No! Oh, okay, we can attack into the block and get him down. Phew. Almost got wrecked there. What's my opinion on 5-star Nightcrawler? How to play him properly? How to play him properly is switch to the swashbuckling phase, and then just attack in, just rinse the opponent as much as possible. But Nightcrawler is generally a lot of people find he's just stuck on Alliance War defense for the most part, because he's still super annoying to fight for a lot of people. Any idea how to get code redeems for Marvel Insider? Most of them are like ones that you pick up at comic book shops in America. So yeah, make good friends with an American who visits comic book shops regularly. That's the best advice, man. Best advice I can give you. Like my boy Chris LaFleur sorted me out with a code for what was it, the 2-star version of Captain America. But via the power of line and friendship, hey, you just gotta have those connections, man, if you want those sweet Marvel Insider codes. Or visit the comic book shops for yourselves. But yeah, if you're not in America, man, you gotta make a friend online. Duped 5-star Hulk, worth rank 4. Depends on your other options. I wouldn't say, like, he's not really up there, but, he's alright. He's certainly, like, not what I would consider a completely off-the-table option. But I would say, out of all of the options available in what I define as the demigod tier or god tier champions, he's probably toward the lower end of champions that I would take up. What I think about Infinity War Iron Man, bro, I'm buzzing for Infinity War Iron Man. Check out the video we did on him. What was it, a week and a bit ago, for kind of the full thoughts and details on Infinity War Iron Man. But I'm very excited, man. Very excited. How to play against Mordo, bait out the heavy attacks. When he's got his power gain, you can, like, 95% of the time reliably get off a heavy attack. But yeah, bring a power control champion ideally. Or, what is it, Drax as well, works pretty well. So yeah, there are quite a few ways to deal with Mordo, man. I'm American, but I don't go to comic book stores, sorry. So you need to start going, man. Get that 2-star Captain America Infinity War. I'm actually buzzing for my 2-star Infinity War Iron Man for when that comes through. And hopefully it does come through, man. That'd be so good. Oh, no. We're getting a little bit wrecked, man. Loki, is he good? Is he bad? Loki is good. Loki's good for, like, Loki is the best character for one fight in this entire game at the moment. And that's the final boss of Act 5. Act 5.4 Ultron. Loki is the best champion in any single fight where you can, where there are buffs that are absolutely ridiculous, and you can steal those buffs and have them for yourself. And the only fight where the buffs are like powerful enough to make Loki the best character is the final 5.4 Ultron. But in that scenario, even if you have a 3-star Loki, you can still do it. Like, you don't need to worry about, like, what is it, fully upgrading a 4-star or 5-star one. Any 6-star champions worth ranking up? I would say the only one in the basic that I rank up at the moment is maybe Luke Cage. I think Luke Cage is so good, man. If you had a 6-star Awakened Luke Cage, beautiful time, beautiful time. But there are a few in the featured as well. But I think if you want a 6-star champion to invest in for the future, because even taking it up to rank 2, man, it's really expensive in terms of T5 basics. So it's got to be a character that's going to have more use and more longevity than like a really, really insane 5-star one. So I'd say if you want to rank up 6-star characters past rank 1, I would be looking at saving up and going for the next featured crystal, because that's going to have like Corvus Glaive, Proxima Midnight, Sabretooth, Infinity War Iron Man, Infinity War Captain America. Like, it's going to have a lot of really, really good characters, plus the first character of what is it, the Deadpool event release. But yeah, I feel like we are starting to hit like a bit of a what is it? I feel like we need some new stuff in Marvel Contest of Champions already, man. I'd like to see some sort of mid-month event, like a new challenge or something cool. Hopefully there's like some sort of celebrity challenge related to the release of Deadpool. That'd be a super good time. And hopefully it's not as rubbish as last month's one was. I guess the last month's one wasn't complete rubbish. I didn't like the Prove Yourself nodes. Didn't really like the combo one that much. It was alright to deal with, but just comparatively, like comparatively, like it was a much more difficult challenge than the previous ones that we had seen. Like the last 4 challenges were all significantly easier than the one that we just had, the Chadwick and Tom's, and they didn't bother, despite increasing the difficulty by quite a bit, I would say comparatively. Not increasing the rewards as well. That felt a little bit lame. So yeah, I hope if they do have another challenge and it's a bit more difficult. But I would like to see for the challenges as well, like an uncollected level of challenge, which yeah, gives exciting uncollected level rewards. Because like uncollected rewards, man, are really one of the only things that I get like super excited for on a monthly basis. Like the stack of 5-star shards and 6-star shards. You know, uncollected's a bit of a pain in the ass, but doing it, it's like, damn, man, this is worth it. Like, I got some sweet rewards, man. Got so much cool stuff. Some T5 basic, a ton of 5-star shards, some T2 alpha, a bit of T5 basic frags as well, 6-star shards, a ton of 4-star shards. Like, there's a good stack of stuff, man. It really does feel worth your while every single month uncollected. So that's what gets me hyped. I feel like a lot more stuff in the game needs to be brought to the level of that rewards, where, like, you know, people get excited about it. So yeah, I would like to see that, man. Like to see that for sure. Is Gamora good or bad? Pretty bland at the moment. She just doesn't really do much. Like, she's just got some alright damage. That's about it. And in a game where there are characters with significantly better damage and also an arsenal of utility, she just falls like very flat in comparison. Yeah. Oh, Dan, I definitely agree with you there, man. What's up, my dude? You saving for 6-star features? Yes, dude. I'm saving for 6-star features, man. Jeff, my advice to you is wait for the announcement of the next 6-star featured, which yeah, it's still gonna be I think it's like 4 or 5 weeks away, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer before the announcement. Yeah, I think we're gonna have about 4 weeks, but I think it's going to be hype, man. I think it's going to be much, much better than the featured crystal at the moment, and significantly better than the 10k one. But I imagine as well, I think with the next 15k crystal, I believe they're probably also going to expand the 10k pool. But yeah, I'd wait, man. I'd wait, because there are definitely much better characters kind of coming around the corner, I would say. But hey, oh my gosh, Terrence, my man. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. So Terrence has just dropped down another $20, making $40 total for today. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get some whales in chat to celebrate our blubberiest whale of the day, our man Terrence Imbert there. Terrence, man, you've been insane. You've just given me so much support over the last couple of months. Dude, I cannot thank you enough. I really do appreciate it. 5 best champions in the game: Blade, Stark, Spidey, Ghost Rider, Iceman, and who else would I say is up there? I don't know, it depends. Probably Medusa as well. But yeah, it's subjective. Some other champions can come into that discussion as well, depending on exactly, you know, what kind of fights and scenarios we're looking at. Is it worth doing the monthly event on normal, or do Act 2 first? So yeah, Graham, I'd have a look, just because one video I know at your point in progression that's going to be so helpful to you, where we talk about this question and a lot more in substantial more detail, is a video called The Progression Path 2018. But just to give you some basic advice, definitely always, when you can, focus on pushing as much as you can, as far as you can, in the monthly event quests, because monthly event quests, you know, they're only available for a certain amount of time, and the rewards are they're essentially expiring because you've got a deadline date on them when they're no longer going to be available. So yeah, pushing in monthly events is always a priority, but for a lot of advice like that and substantially more, type in like the Progression Path 2018 Seatin. And yeah, should help quite a bit. Is 4 with Stormbreaker coming to MCOC? I don't believe so with this Infinity War movie, but who knows, man. I certainly hope so in the next one. That would be amazing to see. I would love a Stormbreaker version of 4. Because 4, after Ragnarok, man, and also Infinity War, like, 4 has become my favorite Marvel character. I just love the way, the direction that 4 has gone in, and the development and the story arc that he's had over both of the movies. It's just made 4 like a friggin' god tier MCU character, man. He's number 1 for me at the moment. I'd say, I don't know, I think Iron Man's pretty up there as well. Like, I'm really enjoying that. Captain America, he's high as well, man. Really high as well. I want to see more of Black Panther. More of Black Panther. But yes, I'm sure we're going to get plenty more in the future, ladies and gentlemen. Just got Quake as my first 5-star. I know she's a demigod, but she seems very weird. Do you or another YouTuber have a good video on how to play her? So I've got a video called Champion of the Day on Quake, where we discuss Quake in quite a bit of detail and also go through kind of the strategy of spamming. Essentially, it's spam heavy attacks, man. You just got to charge as much as possible. I consider myself, I'm an alright Quake player. I'm certainly not the best one out there. But yeah, man, I'd have a look at that for kind of some basic guidance on how to play Quake and a bit of an overview of some of her strengths and weaknesses. Essentially, if you can stun the target and the target doesn't have power gain or any reduction to stun, then she is a very, very good character. But there are also a lot of additional caveats that gimp Quake in certain ways, like True Strike as well. Anything that can bypass evade will make Quake render her invulnerable. So she does have like a lot of stuff that you need to look out for as you are playing the character and navigating through the game. I would say as a very first 5-star champion, man, that is like a really, really good character to get. So congratulations, my dude. There's certainly a lot more trash that you could have gotten instead of that Quake. It's going to serve you well in your progression. Final day of Infinity Trial is live. Oh, appreciate that. Give me a beer. I think we'll get stuck into that fairly shortly, my dude. Got a Cosmic 99 Sig Stone for a 4-star. Should I use it on Medusa or Hyperion? Both at Sig 20 already. 1 Sig. Awaken Drax and use it on him. Or save it for Corvus and Proxima. Who do I think needs the Sig Stones the most? I think Hyperion benefits from the Sig Stones the most, but he doesn't really need a 99 gem. I don't think Corvus really needs it either. I forgot Proxima's Awakened ability to a T, and whether or not she needs it. I think she benefits a little bit from it. I think that's definitely one of the weakest stone that you could have got out of the bundle, though. I wouldn't suggest using on Medusa or Hyperion, because Hyperion's pretty much got all the benefit he needs at like Sig level 40, And yeah, Medusa, like, doesn't really need the stone. And 4, you could use it on 4, but he's not really like a game-changing character. I think if I were you, I would save it for just the distant future, for when like a new insane cosmic character comes out, and hopefully you can pull that character. Because yeah, I just think in your particular circumstance, there's nobody that's really gonna like get like good value and properly benefit from that 99 stone, in my opinion. But yeah. Oh, okay, right, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump over now to, what is it, Trial of the Infinite Man, and get this down ASAP. When it's Killmonger getting added to the crystal, need to awaken my 6-star Star-Lord. I assume you mean 5-star Star-Lord there, considering the 6-star Star-Lord isn't available. But Killmonger, when does he get added to the crystals? I don't think it's too long, I think it's like 3 weeks or something. Like that. Was Void? I don't think Void was added yesterday. I think he was added last week. So yeah, in a week's time it's going to be Gladiator Hulk, and then after that is going to be Killmonger. So it is, what is it, 20 days. 20 days till Killmonger's added. So yeah, he's coming, man. It's all good. Yeah, John, dude, I completely understand, man. Like, that is not the stone that you wanted to be landing on, my dude. R.I.P., my friend. The bad side of RNGesus. He's smited you down there. Right, let's go to the, what is it? Trial of the Omniscient. Or Omniscient, should I say. So we're bringing Dr. Voodoo, we're bringing Iceman, a little bit of Gwenpool, a little bit of Dr. Octopus, eh? And also, finally, a little bit of Killmonger. Why not, lads? Let's get a bit of cheeky little bit of Killmonger gameplay in him. Should I say for a featured 5-star crystal, we'll go for a basic one. Depends how developed your roster is and which champions you have an interest in. Unless you've got the majority of gold tier champions as a 5-star awakened, you probably just want to go for the 10k crystals. But yeah, it depends whether or not you want the novelty of potentially having some newer demigod tier champions. But yeah, it's up to you, my dude. Up to you. But I would say for about 90-95% of people in this game, I do advise getting the 10k crystal over the current featured one. But you know, there are quite a few good high tier characters in the featured one, so it's not completely terrible to go for. Right, we got Angelo and Masochism here. Like, Dr. Voodoo's just gonna absolutely annihilate her. Hey, Sampal, thank you very much for the kind words. Appreciate it. And I need to pay attention. Less attention on chat and more attention on beating the crap out of this Angelo. Right, that should convert. Oh, we didn't get the regeneration reversal there. I should have done that on an even combo. Mate, my playing is absolute rubbish today. Okay, come on, let's leave myself open for this Angela. Okay, so this should deal even more damage. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it's because we gimping the regeneration as well. That's it. Not too bad, lads. Hey, what is up, John? Dude, thank you very much for sponsoring the channel, man. I really do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give some mad love to our man John in chat. Where's the Alliance Walking Cyclops? Where he rightfully deserves to be, my friend, and that is the bench. He's on the bench. Okay, we got Resistor here. I think Iceman's going to be our best option for this one. What's that? Hey, Seatin, the fake BG mod happened because you modded a fake Swaggy Spooder, then he changed his name to Contest Champion. Did I mod a fake Swaggy Spooder? Oh, I must have done at some point, man. Oh, I appreciate the explanation, though. But yeah, that's good to know for the future. Is Ant-Man worth ranking up? I wouldn't say so, my friend. I don't think there's much use for Ant-Man. You got like a 5-star Ant-Man. Nah, I wouldn't say so for it, even for Alliance War Defense. Still a little bit rubbish in that department. Did I just chuck out? I don't know why I chucked out a 4 combo there. Chucked out a few 4 combos this fight. Oh, definitely needs bait a special one. Come on, mate. Let's go for it. Just doesn't want to throw it. Hey, we got it that time. Okay, we can finish this fight now. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Sometimes when MCOC opens, it takes me to a level 1 account. How can I fix that? I have no idea, man. I think that only happens if you weren't previously logged in. Maybe if you log out as you finish, it might do that. But generally, if I don't log out, then yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not entirely sure what the answer is there. Because whenever I open MCOC, it just returns to the last account I logged in at. What mastery is good for the parry? Parry? Parry in the one that increases stun duration. We did a video talking about masteries on the channel, what was it, a few days ago. So yeah, we got like Seatin's Mastery Setup 2018 if you want to have a look at what I currently run, and also a bit of an explanation and my thoughts generally on mastery setups and what I believe is important to build around for newer and progressing players. I know Killmonger, like, he isn't my best dude here, but I just enjoy playing him, man. Like, the animations are swish as fuck, boys. Gosh, a 6-star Killmonger would be such a good time. I know a few people that have already copped a 6-star Killmonger, but I really, really hope he's added to the next 6-star featured crystal as well. As one of the sub-champions, that would be insane. And I feel like more Killmonger love needs to go around, so I really hope Command decide to do that. But yeah, Killmonger, arguably the best champion for fighting pretty much every single evade character, and also Autobot character at the moment. So yeah, I expect to see more and more Killmongers, man, as he gets added into the 5-star basic pool for one-shotting Medusas as final bosses. You say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too bad like 300 times. I probably do, man. I probably do. Just go on autopilot a little bit when trying to get some stuff done. But what is up to my guy Stan Lee? Dude, pleasure to see you in chat today, man. Hope you're doing very well. Is Beast worth anything unawakened? I think even awakened, he's not really the sickest character right now. Right, let's try and get that. I'm going to manage two things there. I was trying to manage both the Bane transfer and also the what is it, the knockdown, so you can get rid of 4 Ragnarok's power gain. There we go, managed to get the Bane transfer in there, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we got Bane transfer and a power gain here, so let's knock him down. And that'll slice that one away. We've got Bane as well. Oh, mate, this is a fight where you have to pay attention to a few things. But hey, not too bad at all. Seatin's final words, we got this. I feel like whenever I say we got this, like I put my head down for about 20 seconds and then I look up at the camera, I'm like, okay, lads, maybe next try we got this. Oh, gosh. Okay, we got power... Oh, this is going to be a bit annoying. However, Killmonger, a bit of an interesting Mordo matchup if we can get the initial... I think if we can get a True Strike, just get him to use, like, one special one, then we can attack into him while he's stunned. But considering he does have power gain, there's going to be a lot of scenarios where... Oh, crap. Right, we're back into this dude here. Let's fire this off just to get rid of his power gain. Go for the special there as well. Actually, I can get, if I get to a special 2 against Mordo, we don't have like a huge amount to worry about there. Also, we can attack into a stunned Mordo. Okay, lads, now we can eat a special 3. 0 damage. Killmonger's actually such a great matchup for Mordo. He does bring a lot to the table. 0 damage taken, my boys. That's what we're on about. Let's get going. Right, heavy attack, special 2. Come on, my boy. Let's go. Get on the recovery. Wow. Glorious, glorious. Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Oh, shit. I said it again. We got this. Maybe. Ragnarok is good and fast, am I right? He's not really fast champion. Because in terms of, like, for Ragnarok and what makes him so special, for Ragnarok is a very good character. Once you've got him awakened, you got him to a high signal level, and you also have Hulk on the team. But aside from that, he's not really that good. But in longer fights, he can excel. So yeah, I think there's a video up on YouTube of somebody one-shotting Infinity Thanos with like a rank 4 Ragnarok. So he's certainly not the most like useless character out there. He just has a lot of like pre-requirements to make him super good, which when there are other characters that don't have those pre-requirements and are arguably better in some scenarios, then, you know, it kind of puts him like a little bit down. But he can still do quite a bit, man, in the right scenario. Wait for the patch. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since we've said that, man. But yeah, 12.0, pre-12.0, wait for the patch, and the patch came, and it was a fucking nightmare. Oh gosh. What do I think of Pikachu? Oh, he's a good lad, mate. He's a good lad. You know, he's throwing out some thunder. He's eating some stuff, mate. He's knocking about. Good lad, mate. Killmonger needs his awakening. No, as you can see here, he's got a lot of what makes him super good. A lot of his core utility, the stuff that makes Killmonger really, really good, is his special 1 ability, his special 2 ability, and also his ability to gain True Strike. And those 3 things he has unawakened. But awakened, he gains more damage when he's in reverberation mode. And reverberation mode also causes damage back, which makes him a bit more of a pain in the ass for Alliance War defense. But I think Killmonger, he's not really like too bad on Alliance War defense to fight, especially considering most people are like, you know, 80% of people in the top tiers are running Blade. Maybe that's an understatement, maybe it's 90-95%. But yeah, he's very easy to get down with the Blades, man. What does Soul Barb do? So Soul Barb is the debuff applied via Mordo's second special, and it will deal damage to the opponent based on the amount of buffs that they have. So yeah, it actually can constantly like ramp up and change this amount of damage. So for example, if you apply it to a group who hasn't yet broken out into all of his buffs, or like an Old Man Logan, and then they do, but they've still got the debuff on them, then it will start dealing a ridiculous amount of damage. Failed my biology GCSE today. Any comments? There are plenty of more exams in the C's, my friend. But RIP to your hopes and dreams of being a biologist. But I feel, what was it? Just one of the general comments that I have just about the English education system is that I feel like education, the whole education system in England is like a little bit outdated. And when it comes to the practical world, the people that I know personally that have been the most successful are the people that have found a passion and followed that passion. Whether it is in business, IT, their own kind of creative personal pursuits, but exams aren't everything. And if you do want to buckle down and be success in this world and have a good future, you just got to find like stuff you enjoy and hone in on those skills and figure out how to, you know, make a business out of it. Like, I really enjoy video games, so I made an entire business where I play video games, I talk about video games on YouTube, and have managed to generate a large amount of finance via advertisements, sponsors, amazing support, merchandise sales, brand deals. Like, there's quite a bit of stuff you do. You know, it's the 21st century, man. It's 2018. Play a little bit savvy, and you can win the game of life. Profoff thinks Abomination is demigod tier. I had a little bit of a look at that video. I think he's proposing a buff for it, man, but I'm not really too sure. Can you explain offensive Dormammu? Dormammu he's a bit of an interesting one offense. He's just a bit of a utility-based character on offense. Like, he's got, you know, double immunities. He's also got incredibly strong power control. And those are two of the things that make him a relatively desirable champion. But yeah, it does take quite a bit of practice, man. Quite a bit of practice, but just smashing out 5 combos. You can do short and mediums as well. There's quite a few pro tips and intricacies to playing Dormammu. I think generally a lot of people find that Vision is a bit more of a straightforward double immunities power control champion to play than Dormammu. My passion, seeing is hunting vampires and walking by day. Well, my friend, you got to pursue that passion a little bit more. Don't know how the vampire hunting business is doing at the moment, but hey, if you follow that, man, you'll be able to figure it out. Killmonger must be oh yeah, of course, like Killmonger gains more damage output when being awakened, and is certainly significantly more enjoyable to play. But the core utility of the character is on the champion unawakened. So awakening him, it's a nice damage bonus, but he is still a useful character that you can bring to places even unawakened. Is Killmonger on the premium crystal? Not yet. He will be in 3 weeks' time, though, so he's around the corner. And that's one of the things, I guess, to always think about in new champions, because whenever, like, a new character comes out, like, a game like Marvel Contest, free-to-play games, they're gonna milk the new characters, right? They want to get as much fucking money as they can from them as possible, but eventually, with every new character, if it's, like, a super hype character, you just gotta remember that it's gonna be around in the General Crystals arena in the future, and you will have an opportunity to pick up the characters, you know, when they do come along the line. What's that? Oh, gosh, I don't think I'm terribly interested in that now, after discussing some stuff about the master mode value with Profoff in the comments of one of his yesterday videos. Like, I don't know, I'm just not that fussed, mate. I'm not that fussed. Like, he definitely, like, we had a little bit of a discussion about the value of, what is it, the final, like, master mode offer, but he was very selectively reading my comments, and he did the exact same thing, which really annoyed me when it came to talking about Quake. So yeah, I don't know, mate, I just don't really have much interest. I think, like, I'm just gonna leave him to do his own thing, mate. Like, he can say and do whatever he likes. Just let him do his own thing, man. I'll do my own thing, very happily. New offer out, $50 for half a 5-star crystal and a 4-star crystal daily card deal. Is it literally just 5,000 5-star shards? Because that doesn't seem too great, mate. Like, considering that we've had an offer that was like $50 for like pretty much a fully formed 5-star crystal about 8 months ago. Where can I buy a cord Seatin that connects to your computer? What kind of cord are you looking for, my dude? Like, that's the next question that I have. Have I ever taken a break from YouTube? I've had a variety of breaks, doing various stuff. We had a break to go to Coachella, like a month and a bit ago. Just to party, mate. I don't think he selectively reads, he just follows stuff. Wero, that he doesn't. Like, it was just, there was certain stuff that I'd said in, like, previous comments that I thought to be incredibly clear, that he was like, oh, you didn't mention this. And I don't know, man. I'm just not overly fussed. I think we just have very, very differing opinions when it comes to stuff. I don't know. I'll have a think about it, man. I'll have a think about it. How would you feel if I got a chance to act in the MCU? Probably wouldn't want to be overly involved in it, just because I don't consider myself a great actor, unless I really upped my talent. So yeah, man, I feel like that'll break the fourth wall a bit. See, what are my thoughts on all those alliances that dropped in Alliance War rating due to piloting? I'm surprised I haven't made a video on it. I don't really have much thoughts on it, mate. Like, they piloted, they got punished. That's pretty much it, man. It seems as easy as that, as far as I'm aware. See, do you remember me from all our conversations about breathing and life? I can't say I remember those in a huge amount of detail, Rat. But your name, you know, is incredibly familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen you on the live stream quite a bit. Is it true Hulkbuster is being buffed? There's something found around the release of, what is it, both Corvus and Proxima related to a Hulkbuster buff, but that was like 2 months ago, and there's still been no official announcement or information. So yeah, I'm a little bit curious, man. A little bit curious. Ghost Rider is still OP? Dude, Ghost Rider is still OP, man. Nobody is saying like Ghost Rider isn't like super good at the moment. Hey Seatin, I've just finished Act 4 recently. Any recommendations on what I should do next? I'm halfway through Master Mode, but it's quite difficult. Yeah, man, you need to get Master Mode on farm. But I'd have a look at a video called The Progression Path 2018. But yeah, yeah, get Master Mode on farm and then start pushing for 100%. Master Mode, and then Act 5, the Collector down. But at this point, man, I think the biggest thing that's going to improve your roster is just skilling up, man. You need to get really, really good at parrying and evading and playing well. And then if you have a team of good 440 champions, hey, you can get the Collector down, start pushing for 100% uncollected every single month. Comments on the Legacy situation. I don't really know a huge amount about. I know the very basics of it. But yes, Legacy, he needs to stay out the drama, man. Stay out the drama. Just focus on... I'm not really too sure what Legacy is intending to do at the moment. I'm not really too sure he's too sure either. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think he's been helping himself too much. I think he's just a very confused young man. Has the spotlight on him. Has not necessarily made a lot of best decisions moving forward. But he is, you know, in comparison to a lot of the other MCOC YouTubers, he is significantly younger. But yeah, man. Hopefully he is learning a lot, and I'm sure he's learned a lot over the last few months. I love my ranking and gameplay videos. Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Is there going to be a refresh on the 6-star basic crystal? I would imagine like something like that is relatively likely when the next what is it? 6-star feature comes around. I reckon the next 6-star feature is going to be like so much better that nobody's even going to bother with the 10k one anymore. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. What's that? Bro, you are losing the war against us. Get in and finish it. I believe my path, man. Reaper's going to finish the rest of my path. So I'm relatively sorted. But, yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I wouldn't get too cocky yet. We have made some pretty insane comebacks, my friend. So, you know, I'm nearly done with Act 3, and I've only got one 4-star. What should I do? 100% Act 3, my man. Just keep on building up the 4-stars, and then, like, you don't need, like, any 4-stars to, if you can play super well, to get Maestro down. If you look at the free-to-play account, we did the initial clear in Act 4 with, like, a lot of barely ranked 3-star champions that were mostly around rank 3, and also, what was it, a 2-star Star-Lord as well. So, yeah, if you got one 4-star, man, you're well ahead of me. Is that... Yeah, that is the deal. I don't think it's very good, Terrence, at all. I feel like, you know, we've seen a better offer than that, like 8 months ago. I feel like at this point, they're just taking the piss with a lot of offers, to be fair. Not really increasing the value, seem to be reducing it. Oh, it's just rubbish, mate. Just rubbish from what I can see. But yeah, if you have a... it's got to be in, like, November of last year. November, October. Yeah, there's the 5-star daily card offer, and that offer has appeared twice. But then again, like, if you look comparatively, like, how much more difficult 5-star shards were to get then, because you didn't have uncollected 100% every month. You didn't have these, like, crazy new events, like, you know, Trial of Omniscience and the trials that we've seen in Modoc's lab. And also, what else didn't you have comparatively? I think the Alliance War shards were a little bit worse as well. And also, you technically had less 5-star shards because you were getting less 4-star characters, because now you can get more 4-star characters via uncollected. So yeah, there's just like a lot of little stuff. There's always stuff that is gradually, technically bringing down the value, or what I perceive to be the value of. Again, like, value is inherently subjective. But yeah, I think that's wank, though. Just to offer something like that when, like, you know, 7-8 months ago, you offered something that was, like, twice as good, man. Seems rubbish, mate. Seems absolutely rubbish. I really hope that people do not buy these kind of offers. Where can I buy OG Deadpool? OG Deadpool is only available for the first, like, 2 weeks of playing the game. That's the only opportunity that you can get Deadpool. All done for the day. Hashtag LaFleur raid. Yo, what's up, Chris? Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for the raid, my dude. Appreciate it. Where can I buy the cord that I've connected to my phone? So I have 2 cords, man. I have what is it? A lightning adapter and also an Elgato capture card. So all of the equipment that I have cost about what is it? The equivalent of about $250. Yeah, you should be able to get them off Amazon. There's a lightning adapter and also an Elgato capture card. But if you are a starting YouTuber, you probably want to look at something a little bit more budget, something like Reflector 2, or maybe using you know, the in iPhone recording stuff. See, will more story modes ever come out? I imagine in the near future we're going to see some sort of announcement related to Act 6. So yeah. When will Infinity War Iron Man crystals be out? It's not this Thursday, but next Thursday, man. So, what is it? 8 days. 8 days, my dude. So, you know, 100% Act 5. Any tips for that grind? Oh, mate. That is a grind and a half, really. Any tips? Do I have any tips? You just got to play quite smart when it comes to thinking about a lot of setups and stuff. Have a look at the Clan HQ maps. Try and get those ones out for Act 5.4. Act 5.3 will be the worst time. Who's really good for it? Like, a lot of the god tier characters just have various paths where they're just so incredibly good for. Like, Archangel's super valuable for 100%. So is Dr. Voodoo. Who else do I think is really, really good? Yeah, Dr. Voodoo's really sweet. Star-Lord's pretty good. Starknight Spider-Man's awesome as well. But yeah, there are a lot of characters that bring a lot of different merits for an assortment of reasons to 100% Act 5. Elgato's super clutch. It's so good, man. I really do enjoy it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, since there have been no Marvel Strike Force streams, I have to ask here, I'm at level 16 free to play. Should I still rank up Black Widow, considering how hard it was to get her even as a free star? Definitely, mate. You don't really need many stars on Black Widow. You just want to have her as a support character. So even as like a free star, like she's still going to be super, super useful. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're done for the day. On this live stream. Again, thank you so much to the super chatters today, Mian. We have had so much support. Massive thank you to our Blubberiest Whale, my boy Terrence Imber. Also, thank you to John, the Mud People, for sponsoring, Champion Nova as well for the super chats. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to round it off here. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, and have an absolutely fantastic day.